The weirdest thing you've done that you could only tell people anonymously. 1. I found a dead rat in a field when I was younger and kissed it BC. I wanted to say goodbye. 2. Once I got off the subway in New York City and I was super early for an appointment. So I picked a random guy and just followed him on foot for like 30 minutes, pretending I was like a private detective or something. Always kept about a half block behind. He turned this way and that, and eventually went into a building I had lived in 9 years earlier. It was weird, and so was I. 3. Was drunk at an escape room with coworkers. It was an extreme one where you are handcuffed the entire time. I decided in my drunken state that it would be badass to dislocate my thumb and slip off the cuffs like the movies. It wasn't. We got kicked out. My coworkers were weirded out and I had to go to the hospital. I quit a few weeks later. White collar wasn't for me. 4. My cat has trained me to give her rides around the house by jumping on my shoulder. I walk her over to the peephole of the door. She looks out at it really. There is an dangling elephant thing with a bell that my wife has a decoration she looks at and or sniffs it. I walk her to the back door to take a look for a minute, it's glass. Then I drop her off at her cat scratching post and she jumps off. She purrs like a freak the entire time. It's adorable. We do this several times a day. 5. All throughout middle school, there was someone who tucked unwrapped Hostess devil dogs into the toilet paper dispensers in the bathrooms, so that when you pulled some toilet paper out, the devil dog would fall out into your hand. We had to have an assembly about it. That person was me. 6. Stole over 1,000 wafers from church because I really liked the communion wafers and didn't know where else to get them. I felt really blessed and cursed for a long time. 7. I get really awkward and self-conscious outside alone but really wanted to watch a movie in the cinemas and boyfriend had no time to accompany me. Guess what? I went there alone, bought the tickets, watched the entire movie laughing and came back home like I did nothing. Still one of my greatest secrets. 8. Drove a wasted friend home then for her change her mind to drive her back, then just for her to drive away minutes later. GTA NPC behavior. 9. I watched 2 episodes of Boruto. This might not sound weird or strange but if you've seen 1 episode of Boruto then you know that to watch more than 4 minutes of Boruto is bizarre behavior. 10. Hold on, I gotta switch to my even more anonymous account for this.